Okay, you guys aren't going to believe this, okay? I know 2020 has been absolutely insane, but it just keeps getting crazier. Okay, Georgia, as far as I know, was in the middle of an audit, all right? And none of the machines that were used in the vote were to be touched. In fact, earlier today, the judge released a decree that none of the Dominion voting machines in question should have any updates, no software updates, okay? Even if these were for the new coming runoffs in January for the Senate. They are not supposed to be touched. Why? Because if you update the software on these voting machines, it erases the data. You can't have an audit on votes that are erased. So these voting machines were supposed to be kept out of any software updates. That being said, within an hour of releasing that decree, now mind you, Trump tweeted out that this was a victory for us, okay? Within an hour, the judge changed the decree. He said, okay, it's going to be totally fine. You guys can erase these machines. Are you serious? These votes are being audited. Okay? The entire election in Georgia is being questioned, and this judge is saying that we can erase the votes on these machines. This is insane. Okay? And what's really crazy is that one of the locations that are protecting these machines is the CNN headquarters. Does that make any sense at all? CNN headquarters is protecting the Dominion machines that are supposed to be kept away from any software updates. Okay? People are saying that these machines might already be wiped. But tomorrow, if you are in the Atlanta area, you're being asked to go and and protest outside of the CNN headquarters. Why? Because this is one of the locations that's involved in protecting voting machines. I know that sounds absolutely insane. I don't know what CNN has to do with Dominion voting machines and the electoral process in the state of Georgia, but for some odd reason, this is one of the locations that needs to be this is one of the locations that people need to go to protest with regards to what's happening to these machines. So I am hoping that you guys can get organized and get people together and go outside of the CNN headquarters, also outside of the judge's office and outside of Secretary of State's office, and protest. Because not riot. I'm so sorry. I did not mean riot. I hate riots. Okay. This is not what I'm asking for right now. I am asking for people to go out and protest because we need these legislators to understand this is not acceptable. If your state is in an audit, it is exactly that. It is in an audit. None of the entities included in that audit are supposed to be touched in any way. They're not supposed to be manipulated in any way, shape, or form. And that is exactly what we have happening right now in Georgia. So if you are in Atlanta, if you have a car, if you have 10 minutes to take out of your busy schedule tomorrow, which you probably don't, but you need to, you're being asked to go to these locations, the judge office, the Secretary of State's office, and the CNN headquarters, and honk your horn as hard as you possibly can and let these people know that you are not in favor of these Dominion voting machines that were called into question to be wiped. And if the votes were taken off these machines, that these legislators are going to be held accountable. They will not be supported. They will not be given any type of monetary support. They will not be voted back in. They will not have people helping them with canvassing, phone calls, fundraising, none of that. That they will absolutely lose our support if they allowed these machines to be wiped. So they better figure it out. And we don't have a lot of time. Obviously, these things are happening underneath our noses. It's a coup. This looked like a freaking coup. Okay, and for us to sit back and say it's not happening, for us to just shut our eyes and close our ears to what's going on is absolutely dangerous. I've heard so many things with regards to these machines, to who's leased them out. And right now, laws, unfortunately, don't have as much weight as they used to because everyone's claiming that the law should be looked at in one way. It's always the way that benefits them. So in order for us to get real change people have to show up. People have to be present. People have to protest. They have to collectivize themselves, as is our constitutional right. Even during this said health crisis, we can get together and protest, and that we will. Okay? So, if any of you guys are going down there, if any of you guys are in that area, please go down there, take pictures, send me pictures, help me understand what the temperature of things is over there. And I wish you all the best, and I will bring more updates as I get them. And please, you guys, pray for our great nation that we get out of this climax. Obviously, a lot was exposed, and we need to just pray that things go back to a real and better normal. I will be back for more, and I wish you all a blessed evening and a wonderful day tomorrow.